In this brief video demonstration, we'll quickly create a new dashboard with Cognos Analytics 11.1 to demonstrate how easy it is to create a dashboard, as well as highlight some of the new features and functionality that are available. Before we begin, we'll quickly take a look at the data source that we're going to use to build our dashboard. If you recall from a previous demonstration, we created a new data module where we combined reseller sales fact information, so transactional order information, with a table that contained information about each individual reseller, or these two tables here. But as you can see, we've built this data module out even further to include geography information, product information, and promotion information. Keep a lookout for a future video demonstration where we show you how we built this data module out. We'll start by returning to the welcome screen. And from the welcome screen, we'll create a new dashboard. We're prompted to choose a template. We'll choose the option on the right here with 2 columns, 3 cells on the left, 2 on the right, and click OK. And we're presented with the layout area of our dashboard. As you can see, we have our drop zones as indicated by the lines here. You'll also notice that there are grid lines for precisely placing objects now, which is new to Cognos 11.1 and very helpful. The first thing we'll do here is go ahead and select a data source. So I'll click this Add Data Source button, and we'll navigate out to where we've saved our data source. So in this example, in My Content, the Reseller Sales Analysis Data module, and click Add. As you can see here in the package tree, we have the different tables for our data module, and each table has individual fields associated with it. And all of these tables are related to the sales fact table at the bottom here. We'll start by adding some key performance indicators or KPIs to our dashboard. So we'll expand my reseller sales information, and I will drag and drop in my order quantity. So you'll see as I drag and drop data items, I have my drop zones here, and if I drop them in the drop zone, the widget or data item will be resized to fit that particular area. So in this example, we can see that our order quantity, which is a sum of all orders within the reseller sales fact information, is populated. And we'll go ahead and grab another one. We'll grab sales amount and drag and drop sales amount next to order quantity. These numbers are currently pretty big, so I want to abbreviate them for this dashboard. I'll select my widget, which enables the on-demand toolbar, and I'll select the format option. And from format, I will choose number and then choose to abbreviate. And I'll do the same thing with my sales amount widget here. And so now we have 2 KPIs. Maybe I want to distinguish them a little bit more, so I'll go ahead and select this KPI, come up to the properties pane here, and I will choose a different color for this one. I'll give this nice purple color. And I'll select the General tab here, and I'll change the border around this widget to this color here. And I'll go ahead and add a border around my order quantity widget as well, just to be consistent. And so now we can see we have the start of a nice looking dashboard, 2 KPIs at the top. I'll continue to build this dashboard out by selecting multiple data items from my data tree and dragging and dropping them into a drop zone and having Cognos auto-generate a visualization for me. So I'll select sales amount, and I will control click product line, and I will also control click business type. With the 3 data items selected, I will drag and drop them into the drop zone of the cell below my order quantity visualization. And Cognos auto-generates this column chart based on product line, business type, and the sales amount. If I didn't like the particular visualization that Cognos presented to me, I could of course change it using the Change Visualization wizard and then choosing one of the other visualization options available to us. but I'm actually happy with this chart, so I'm going to leave it as is. I will give it a title though, so I'll go ahead and click the Edit Title option from my on-demand toolbar, and this is my product line sales by business type. And new in this version of Cognos now, we can actually format our titles. We have much more control over that now. So if I want to, juice up the size of the font, or if I wanted to change the color to something else, I could do that as well. So we saw how easy it is to drag and drop data items into our dashboard to create visualizations, but it's even easier than that. If we come up to our pinned section here on the toolbar, the pinned section is any assets that I as a user have pinned or collected as I've gone through my analytics sessions. So for instance, I have this nice pie chart here that I could drag and drop into the drop zone for the remaining right-hand cell in this dashboard, and it populates beautifully. I can hover my mouse over any of the slices in the pie to see additional information about that slice. I'll go ahead and add one more piece of functionality to this dashboard. I'll come back to my Source tab, and from my Source tab, I'm going to drag and drop country region name into the bottom cell of the left-hand column. And as this is geographic data, it's going to want to create a map visualization for me, but I actually want this to be a selector widget. So with the widget selected, I'm going to come to its on-demand toolbar, choose Change Visualizations, click All Visualizations, and then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find the data player visualization. And now what this will allow me to do is either have this run as a player, and it'll toggle through each of the individual countries and update all the visualizations accordingly, or with it paused, the users can click through and see the specific countries and have all the visualizations update accordingly. Pretty slick. And I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of guidance to my users here by adding a title with some information. So I'm going to click my title. Go ahead and bold that. I'll change the color to something a little bit more visually grabbing, and I'll pump up the font size. And now this visualization resized to the available size of the cell because we dropped it in the drop zone. But we can resize visualizations at any point by selecting them and resizing them accordingly. And one last piece of functionality that I want to highlight that's new in Cognos 11.1 is the ability to do drill through from a dashboard. So just by selecting a dashboard widget, so in this example, my order quantity KPI visualization, and this is obviously a high level summarized number, and maybe my users want to drill through and see the details behind that particular number. So I can select the widget from its on-demand toolbar, click drill through. It's going to prompt me to select a new drill through definition, which I will select. And then all I have to do is navigate to an existing report that I want to open when my user clicks on that, which usually is a detail level report. So I have this product details report here saved, which I'll use, and click OK. There's no prompts in here right now, so I don't have to select any prompts, but if the target report did have some prompts, I could make some selections. I'll click Apply. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this dashboard looks like when it's rendered, as well as what that drill through functionality looks like. So from my navigation bar up at the top here, I can go ahead and put this into consumption mode, and we can see my dashboard is rendered now. And I can toggle my selections through the countries. And if I wanted to see behind this order quantity, for instance, as a consumer, I could select it. I could click the drill through option, and that takes me to the detail level report. This concludes the brief demonstration on creating a dashboard within Cognos Analytics 11.1. Check out some of our prior videos or keep a lookout for future videos. Thank you.